Genira Design Studio.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl Lala, aka LaChelle, aka Chelle, aka Michelle, my belle. Y'all already recorded like 11 minutes of this video for the thing. They're like, oh, we disconnected with your mic. I tried to use a new recorder, and that's why you should stay with what you know. At least until you're confident the new thing will work. Anyway, so y'all, after me giving my commentary on Miss Dakota yesterday, I thought I'd share my own story time to open up the door for anybody who might want to do commentary on me. Plus, it'll give a little to my credibility when I told y'all that, hey, the only reason I got so much to say is because been there, done that, got the t-shirt, sweatshirt, coffee mug, and baseball cap. All right, y'all. So, when I do my story times, I'm not going to tell y'all if it's SL or RL, nor am I going to tell you if it's male or female. For those of you who don't know, I am pan. What is pan? Pan is bi reloaded. Bi likes men and women. Pan likes men and women, both cis and trans. The end. Very simple definition. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all about my relationships. And again, I won't tell you if it's a male or female or if it's SL or RL. I might call a girl named Jasmine Daquan, and I might call a dude named Daquan Jasmine. You may never know. For this particular story, though, since I've already told half of it, we're going to use the name Andre. Now, real quick backstory before I get into a specific instance. I met Andre through a very public platform. I won't say where yet, but somebody write it down to remind me later on to eventually tell y'all, because I will forget. So when I say public, I mean public to where y'all could probably still go look it up. Public to where it's probably been extended to multiple other platforms. Public. And public to where if I tell you where to go look for it and I tell you what it was about, you'll probably find it.
Ow! Jump scare.
So I met Andre through a very public platform. And one thing about me, y'all, is my comment gonna get some likes on social media. Because just like y'all appreciate the stuff I say because I'm transparent, a lot of other people do too. In fact, sometimes my comments get more likes than my content. That's another story for another day. I'll have comments on like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and it be having like, I'm not lying, y'all, like 8,000 likes. I'm like, y'all don't even come. That's fine. So I thought this day would be no different. So Andre is what they call a local celebrity, and I don't mean that in an insulting way. Basically, what it means is he hasn't quite made his way to stardom, but everyone from his area knows who he is, which is why I said I don't mean it to be insulting. But I am not from where Andre is from, so I didn't know that yet. I thought he was just another one of the people, probably about to go viral on a public platform because of a very personal situation. So I went to the Facebook post because that was an extension of the other platform. That's why I said it's probably all over the place now. I went to the Facebook post about it, and I went to leave one of my typical comments that's going to get so many likes that I'm going to get tired of the notifications and turn them off. And then, because people will start trolling. Like, once they see a comment getting a bunch of likes, people want attention so bad. But anyway, so I just thought this would be no different. I think I commented something real basic like, that's messed up, but people need to understand God not going to bless you with good people more than once if he see how you do them the first time. Right, y'all? That's strictly platonic. That's not me being romantic. I didn't even look at Andre like, ooh. Now, don't get me wrong. Andre is fine. Andre, I think, is still fine to this day. His character is ugly but aesthetically, Andre is fine. So, I left my little comment and went on about my day. I want to say, like a couple hours later, Andre hit me on Facebook in my messenger.
Ow! Jump scare.
I was like, huh? So I thought it was a catfish. Because people will do that too. If they see your comment or whatever getting a lot of traction, or somebody mentions you and that's getting a lot of traction, that's when the catfishes come over like, oh, you like Andre? I'm Andre. And it don't be Andre. But it was Andre, y'all. And so we were talking about his situation, and he started going into detail. Again, y'all, I'm not thinking anything of it. I don't know what it is about me, but I have the type of, I guess, my energy, my aura, it draws people to me, and they want to tell me their personal story. Like, y'all, a complete stranger, I could be walking in the park and go sit on a bench or something, and somebody will come sit next to me and tell me their life story. I'll learn about their divorce, how their parents are sick, how their kids are doing great in school and have no idea that they're struggling, and I'm just like, oh, okay, right? And I had to learn to be like, do you want advice or you just want me to listen? So it was no different with Andre. I thought Andre was just venting to me. And so we ended up having a real deep conversation. And with me being the mush that I am sometimes, which is why I have to be careful, because not every sad story is really sad. A lot of these people be the author of their demise, and they like trauma because it gets them attention. And then some of them, even if it's not for the attention, they just so used to chaos, they don't know how to live in peace. So you got to be careful of people like that, because it'll be draining. I got a story time about that too. Y'all kind of heard me talk about one of the people I'm going to talk about already, but I guess I could go into detail later. Anyway, I thought Andre was no different. So he's talking to me, and I'm telling him, you know, what's messed up and stuff like that. And Andre's like, I really want to get to know you. Because I was like, but didn't you just, you know, go through a lot of stuff? You don't think you need to rest real quick? And Andre was like, it just came out now, but it happened a while ago. And I was like, oh, okay. So I got to talking with Andre again. I was like, okay, Andre's fine. You know, seemed like he down to earth. Got a little head on his shoulders and whatnot. What's that? Minus wheel. So I started talking to Andre, and baby, why? I should have left my comment and left. That's what I should have did. I should have been like, yep, that's a catfish, and blocked him. Because to this day, like this TikTok sound, to this day, why did I do that to myself? Why did I do Andre to myself? So anyway, so now that y'all got a little bit of the backstory on how we met, somebody remind me to go into more detail later, because I will forget. But I digress. So, hold on, y'all. Somebody messaging me on Instagram. It's throwing me off. Okay. So anyway, so fast forward. This particular video is actually going to be about, I almost said the Instagram person name, about the first time Andre put his hands on me and why it made me stay. So I guess I have to give y'all more backstory, but this is a little further into the relationship. So Andre and I were long distance. Like I said, I was not from Andre City. I lived at least 6 hours away from Andre. But because Andre worked weekends and I worked Monday through Friday, every weekend I would drive to see Andre. Like, y'all, I don't care if I worked a 12-hour day, I would hop in my little car and make that long drive. And I'm saying at least 6 hours. It ain't 6 hours. And I don't mean 6 hours and 30 minutes. I'm just saying, just know it was over 6 hours. So every weekend I would drive to see Andre. And this particular weekend, I drove up there. It was my norm. Like I said, he worked on the weekends. Now, make no mistake about it, Andre wasn't playing me. Even though I would drive to see him every weekend, he would pay for everything. He would cater to me. I was spoiled rotten. All I had to do was drive. But, you know, driving does take a toll on you. Because, like I said, y'all, I would work a 12-hour, sometimes 14-hour day and still hop in the car and drive to Andre. Because I was like, man, I don't care if we get one day together. It's worth it. So, like I said, Andre take care of me. I get, if I'm in any pain, I get rubbed down. If I'm not, I get rubbed down. Andre, I almost told y'all Andre's occupation. Andre cooked for me all the time. I'm talking about real deal stuff, not like Easy Mac and hot dogs. Andre would throw down for me. Andre, like, if I was like, oh man, I need to go get an outfit, but I can't because I'm up here. Andre would be like, no, I'm finna tell you where to go. And if he can, he would have got me hooked up. So don't think Andre did not take care of me in that aspect. But Andre was also throwed off crazy. So this particular time, all right, y'all. So editing Chelle here. When I said he would tell me where to go, he also had to drive me. That was another part of our situation because I took the time to drive all the way up there. He drove me around the whole time I was up there, like passenger princess status the entire time. So that's another one of the perks. He cooked, he cleaned for me. I would do stuff here and there for him, like while he was at work. Like I might cook for him sometimes, but mostly he did it for me. And he would drive me anywhere I wanted to go, even if it was to another city. Like he didn't care. He was just like, I appreciate you just coming up here. So I was like, okay, Bookie. Baby, stop. Okay. So, Andre did spoil me, but was throwed off crazy. Nuts, almonds, pecans. Okay, nuts, cashews, nuts. And this is not me making fun of mental health. Excuse me. When I say throwed off, I say nuts. I don't think it was a mental health issue. Andre was just toxic. So when I say nuts, that's what I mean. I'm not mocking mental health issues. So this particular day, what did I catch Andre doing? Andre did his typical. He come home from work. You know, I would do stuff like wash his clothes and stuff for him since I was home all day anyway. Andre came home from work. You know, we did our usual, got us something to eat. I am a big fan of cheddars, but only cheddars in a certain state. I've had cheddars in other places. It don't hit the same. So I was like, Andre was like, you want me to cook you something? I was like, nah, I want to go to cheddars. I would get like the ribs, the loaded potatoes. I'm trying to think everything I used to get. Anyway, so I would get that. And so we would come. I was like, then I just want to eat and watch a movie. Because I think I was really tired that day. Like, work had taken a lot out of me and the drive had depleted me. Because I got there like 1 a.m. Saturday morning. This was like Saturday evening after he got off work. Like, it was to the point where when I drive up there, he would just come, unlock the door, he would come down, get my bags, unlock the door, and then we would I would shower, and then we would go to bed. That's how late I would get there. So I was like, I just want to eat, watch a movie, and lay up. That's like, can we just lay up this weekend? Andre, of course, was like, absolutely. So we went to go eat, and I think I caught Andre texting his ex. And y'all, I'm not a super spy. You know, I'm not an international super spy. Like, I'm not an international super spy like the Backyardigans. But God always be like, well, since you're not going to look, I'm going to show you. And so, I don't know how I saw it. I don't go through phones, y'all. I don't be doing like, send me your location. I don't do that. I say I don't do that like I don't do it on a regular. But every time I've gotten the urge, because it'll be like 1 or 2 times, like one time per relationship, because I've only done it like twice. Every time I've gotten the urge, it takes me seconds to find whatever I was supposed to be looking for. That's why I say it had to be God, because typically I don't want to do that. I'm a strong believer of if you go looking for it, you're going to find it. So I always be like, if God want me to see, he gonna show me. That's when he be like, go ahead. I got some. And y'all, when I tell you my intuition has always been strong in those situations, it'll give me a direct line to where I need to go. It don't be, oh, I was looking through their phone for hours. It'd be like, you gonna go to this text message to this person. You gonna go to this email to this person. That's how both incidents happened to me. That's why I was like, that had to be God, because that was too direct. It was like whoever was driving my intuition had the exact pin of where the information was. And so this time though, I didn't go through Andre's phone. I think I like saw something out my peripheral. Like, that's how trusting I am, y'all. Normally you could be sitting right next to me texting your ex and I ain't gonna know, because I'm not gonna peer over. It's not curiosity gonna get the best of me. I'm gonna just be chilling, because I really do believe, and God has shown me what I need to know. He gonna show me. I don't gotta do all that, and that's stressful and it's draining. I don't want to be with nobody I got to do all that to. Anyway, I ain't judging anybody who do it. I'm just saying it's not my judge. So I think I like saw him text some wild stuff to his ex. And I was like, you know what? I know you didn't have me drive all the way up here for you to be playing games. And so, y'all, we start like not arguing, but I kind of did cuss him out. I'm not going to lie. Because, baby, that's a long drive. And I done drove all the way up here, and now I'm tired as I don't know what. Y'all, I was exhausted. And after driving up there all night Friday night till 1 a.m., I now was about to get in the car at like 8 p.m. the very next day and make that same drive. When I tell you I was exhausted, and that's why I was fussing, because I was like, bro, I am so exhausted. The last thing I want to do is get in the car and have to drive back. But you have me so messed up if you think I'm about to lay up here with you, because I wouldn't even be able to get no sleep, because why would you do that to me? Right? When I'm not physically here, I show Andre all my attention. Andre, like, well, not all, because y'all know I got a kid, but I'm showing Andre plenty of attention. Whatever Andre need. If Andre is short on the bill, because Andre did work hard, I will not take that from Andre. Whenever Andre was short on the bill, if I had it, boom, here you go. I was getting gifts for Andre, and Andre was giving me gifts. So I was just like, how could you do this to me? Like, I don't do anything to you that will make you do that. Like, cause you know sometimes people be trying to cheat on you and tell you, oh, cause you always fussing at me. I don't do that. Oh, you don't spend no time with me. I spend a lot of time with you. When I'm not physically there, we on the phone, we video chatting something. So you just did it because you wanted to cheat. So now I'm like crying, y'all, because when I tell y'all, I remember that day. I was exhausted. And I was like, not only do I have to try to muster what energy I got to get in the car and drive again, because I'm not from here. Not only do I have to take that energy to get in the car and drive, I got to do it with you cheating on me on my mind. So, y'all, I went to leave. I'm grabbing my stuff. Andre snatched my suitcase out of my hand and was like, no, you can leave, but you ain't taking your stuff with you. How you gonna take my stuff? But I was just like, I don't even care. That's material stuff. I'll replace it. Y'all, why did I go to walk away and Andre started punching me in the back of my head? Y'all heard that right. And because I was eating the punches and still trying to leave, because at the time, I had a lot to lose. So I couldn't afford to fight with Andre, especially considering I'm not from that city. So even if I got locked up, baby, the way I would have been SOL, especially trying to get that information back to work and all the other stuff, not being from there, Andre having all my stuff, honey, I would have been hemmed up. I ain't no punk, but I ain't stupid. So he's punching me. I eventually get him up off me and somehow end up on top of him. And y'all, at this point, I'm fighting the urge not to black out. That's why I don't fight. Because I'm terrified that one day I'm going to do something I can't undo. I can't apologize for. Right? So I'm sitting on Andre's chest with my knees are by his face. And I'm just like, I just want you to let me leave. I'm not, and that's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm not swinging on him. I just needed to put my body weight on him to be like, hey, stop getting too excited, because if I fight you back, it ain't gonna end well for you. So just let me go. And I've done that before, where somebody was trying to fight me. That's another story time. But yeah, I sat on Andre's chest, y'all, and he's under me punching and swinging, and I'm not moving. Because when I get mad, I'm mad. So I let all my body weight just sit on his chest, and I'm like, I need you to understand, it's taking everything in me not to fight you back. You don't want me to fight you back, Andre. Because I'm not going to stop. So just leave me alone. Because now I got to add, I'm tired. You just got caught talking to your ex. And you put your hands on me. Baby, the way I will wail on you... And right now I got the upper hand, so just know if I wanted to tear you up, I could tear you up. And you punching me, and I'm eating it. So you need to understand. Size up your opponent correctly, Andre. This ain't safe for you. So finally, I get up off him, and I'm like, this is your warning. Because the next time, I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up till I'm through. That's what I told him. Not in the sense as I was trying to unalive him, but that means I'm finna wail on your ass. So I got up and was like, just let me go. Keep the suitcase. I don't even care. And I went to leave, and that fool started begging me. I'm pretty sure y'all know what happened next. He started begging me, and y'all want to know what he said to me that locked me in? Now keep in mind, at this time, my self-esteem was underground. It was so low. Yeah. My self-esteem was deeper than the ditch. It was deeper than the grave. You know that 6 feet? My self-esteem was down there about 13 feet. And he said, I just love you so. He's crying, y'all. Keep in mind, bawling. He's like, I just love you so much, it makes me crazy. Come on in, Dakota, enter the room. He said, I love you so much, it makes me crazy. And coming from someone who has never felt loved, who has always felt that anybody who's shown any type of feeling for her was transactional. Like, they don't love me because of who I am as a person. They love me because of what I can do for them. For somebody to just outright say that to me, when I tell y'all my little silly behind was like, I never had anyone really love me, let alone love me so much, it makes them crazy. Do y'all know, after him getting caught texting his ex on me, ex that will come up in another story time, so sit on that. After him getting caught texting his ex, after him putting his hands on me, trying to take my stuff and everything, do y'all know my little stupid self got on the floor with him and started holding him until he stopped crying? And I don't just mean holding him like, well, let me make sure he don't, it's no self-harm or anything like that. I mean, like, I'm kissing on him and rubbing his head and telling him I understand, but he got to learn to express his love in different ways, completely forgetting he just got caught texting his ex. So, yeah. I'm going to leave the story time at that. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous.